There's a lovely little moth there. Today I thought that I would share my crystal collection with all of you, because I have spoken about my crystals in quite a few videos now, and I think my first live stream I showed one or two of those to you. But I think today I just want to take you through my crystals, maybe tag them, the name of them, and share maybe what they do for healing or something like that. So if you're into crystals, you're gonna love this video. So stay tuned, guys, and welcome. My crystals I've been collecting for about 2.5, 3 years now. I did plan on starting a Reiki course, and I was going to become a natural healer. My path didn't quite take me that way though. My life plan had other ideas for me, and so I ended up here on YouTube with you guys, my family. Okay, so the first thing that I thought I would show you guys are a couple of books that I have. Now this is a Doreen Virtue book. I don't really follow her as much as I used to, but I have found her books enlightening along my path of waking up, so to speak. So this one is called Crystal Therapy: How to Heal and Empower Your Life with Crystal Energy. Is the Encyclopedia of Crystals, Herbs and New Age Elements, and this is by Adams Media. Now this doesn't have, I think, every single crystal in it, but it is a very good guide and extremely informative if you are new to crystals and new to learning. This one really is sort of a holy grail, and it's got, if you're into New Age healing and things like that as well, this is great because it has herbs and things like that, and also essential oils and what they're used for. I am in no way being sponsored for any of these books, but if they would like to contact me and sponsor me, I'd love to. Crystal Healing Guide, an A to Z index. I'm not even sure if I know who this one's by. It says it's here, published by Remy Waters. This is a really, really good book. I can't even remember where I got this. I think it was just a bookstore. But it's got all your body parts and ailments, like it's got headaches, a crystal for being accident prone, all sorts of accidents, like when you're traveling in a vehicle. It's also got like animals, flea deterrents and things like that. It's got arthritis. It's got pretty much like everything in there. If you're looking for protection or healing from something, you will find it in this book. So here is the first one. But inside here, it's like almost like a little cave inside of the egg. But it is just absolutely breathtaking. So this is one of my favorite little crystal stands. It's a pewter tree of life little stand. So this is rose quartz. Now it is a very pale pink. The camera is not doing it justice. It really isn't. You can't see the colouring. Well, I can't see it right now. But this is absolutely magnificent. So as you can see, it has a couple of natural fractures and things in it. But it just makes it even more beautiful. So this is my little Buddha, I guess you could say, or monk. Pewter stand, mystical merlinite. There is another name for it as well. I can't remember that right now. It is quite big. Okay, this one here. And this is really pretty. It looks like almost like ice. This is a smoky quartz cluster. Nothing special, just a pretty little cluster. Here's chrysocolla, I think that's how you pronounce it. It has a beautiful green hue to it. Man-made crystal. And this is called an orgonite. And this is like a plastic, the mold. And inside you have crystals, various different crystals. And depending on the person making them, they can put different crystals inside. As you can see in my hand, it's quite large. It's the largest crystal that I have besides my amethyst cluster. This is selenite. It's a selenite orb. And it is breathtaking. This is like little hummingbirds around flowers. I can't remember the name of this one off the top of my head, but I will put it in the comments below. Now you see the shape of this. This is actually a massage crystal. It's in the shape of a massager. That's how big it is on my hand. Huge, like it's pretty much as big as my hand. This is my amethyst cluster. And it is massive. It's a little bit dusty. I probably should have cleaned it before I showed it to you guys. But as you can see, the colours and purples and things are just amazing. This crystal has a very beautiful story behind it. I bought this as a pair. You buy them in a pair, and no two pair are the same. Good, you can give the other half to somebody who is very dear to you, and my sister Penny has the other half of this. At a time in her life where I feel she needed a lot of love and support, it was when I bought this, and I felt compelled to give her the other half. So now this was my replacement smoky quartz wand. I bought this smoky quartz wand, and it was one of the first crystals that I bought. It wasn't this one, it was another one, and I had it for ages, and I used to carry this thing everywhere, and it used to keep me grounded, keep me feeling good. And I was sitting outside one day, and I'd put it in my lap and forgot, and I got up from a seated position, and it fell off my lap and broke in half. It's not as nice as the other one was, but it's still nice. And you see it's got these little black pieces in it. I can't remember what they're called, but not all crystals have that. And that makes it tourmated or tourmalated. This is called a spirit quartz. Over the years, and the more you touch it, it does sort of lose its sparkle and its fluffiness. When I first got it, it was amazing, and it's sort of losing that now, but it's still very pretty now. So this one here is rose quartz, and you see how it's sort of like rough on the outside, and then it's smooth here where it's been sliced. These pebbles, they get, I can't remember where it is, but it's off a riverbed somewhere in the world. And they pick these up, and there's a smoky quartz one, and these are dream eggs. You put these under your pillow, and you'll have visions of, prophetic dreams or visions of something to come. A palm stone, because you just hold it in your palm, and sort of like a fidget spinner, like a crystal fidget spinner. And this is called blue lace agate, and it is beautiful. I love the pattern on this stone. This one here I was given by my ex, and this is jasper. And in parts of Australia here, I mean, we can go down to the river here in Canberra and pick up jasper out of the riverbed. It's everywhere. This is one of my eggs. I can't remember the name of this egg. As you can see, it has like a sort of a purple colour through it, and it's also like a brown colour underneath. You can see there. This one here, as you can see, it's in a lovely little heart shape, and this is called Dalmatian jasper. This here, it's one of my favourite healing stones for common colds and flus and things like that. This is called carnelian, and it's a beautiful little pyramid shape, and it's got this wonderful pattern through it, as you can see. This is more of a stone than a crystal, and it's called a Shiva lingam. And this is quite big. It's almost as long as my hand. Fluorite, sometimes you'll get it and it'll have lots of purples or greens or whatnot. This does have a lot of purple in it. So this is called fluorite, and this is a double pointed wand. My newest. This is a chakra wand. Good for balancing chakras and for healing. It's beautiful. This one here is an amethyst point. I love looking at all the little cracks and lines through them. I think they're breathtaking. It is just amazing. It's almost like leopard spots or something. So yeah, that's how long it is. It's quite long. So yeah, that's beautiful. That's one of my prize crystals there.